Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Amadir Pathshala. Dear students, due to COVID-19, after a long time, almost a couple of years, our school was closed and it has reopened again. And you are doing offline classes in schools. Simultaneously, you are doing online classes from home. Apart from these, Manipur School and College has been conducting the classes on Mohona TV so that you can cope up with the course. And today, I am going to give a class on English first paper reading part. You know, reading is an important skill for academic purpose or in other sectors like professional sectors. And you need to know how to read. So today I'm going to talk about reading techniques, and also we will do a reading part so that you can answer the reading part successfully. And the purpose of today's class will be show you how to do skimming or scanning to get the information or answer from your exam. Let's start. Do you know which is the highest country in the world? Which is the highest country in the world? Yes, Nepal. It's 10,761 feet above the sea level. And can you tell me which is the lowest country in the world? Yes, it's the Maldives, which is 1.5 meters or 4 feet 11 inches high only. And our today's lesson is reading, and it is on Maldives, our neighboring country. And the outcome of the lesson, what will you learn after the lesson? After the lesson, you will learn about different kinds of reading strategies. You know, while reading, you must follow some strategies, some techniques that will help you to find the information. And don't go for dictionary for every single word. Don't look up for every single word in the dictionary when you don't get the meaning. Try to guess the meaning. Try to get the meaning from the context. And you will learn new vocabulary and correct pronunciation as well. And different parts of speech of some words. And also you will know synonyms, antonyms. And of course you will know how to do fill in the blanks after the text and answer to the questions. Okay, here I am going to talk about two skills of two strategies of reading, skimming and scanning. Skimming, you need to do skimming when you look only for general or main ideas, theme or gist of a text. It means when you need to answer about the theme of a paragraph or theme of a passage, then you go for skimming. It means you just go very quickly to try to guess the meaning. What is the text about? You don't need to read every single word in detail or particularly. You just go for the main theme, main topic. With skimming, you can check whether the text has the points or information you need, and you read only what is important to your purpose. So, when you will read the question, first read the question and decide what you need to know, and go for skimming. Go quickly after in the text. And next, another is scanning. In this technique, unlike skimming, while scanning, you just look for a specific fact, number, name, place, person, or a piece of information. It means when Shakespeare was born. So you need the date. Okay? So to get the date or year, you just try to find out the specific number. What is the area of Maldives? So you need the specific number. So for this sort of question, you need to do scanning. You should do scan when you look for your favorite show listed in the cable guide, for your friend's phone number in a telephone book, and for sports scores in the newspaper. So we also use scanning techniques for these purposes. You want to find out a number of an office. So just go page after page and try to find out the particular or specific number. And when you read the passage, similarly, you do the same. You just go quickly and find the specific number. This is called scanning. And let's start today's lesson, and it is Unit 6 and Lesson 3. It is about our neighboring country, Maldives. Though Maldives is not our very close neighbor, but it is in our periphery, and it is our neighbor country. So the Republic of Maldives is an island country in the Indian Ocean. So it is an island country. Island, you know, a land surrounded by water. Deep. We have Saint Martin. It is an island. A place, around the place there are water. There is water. So that is called island. And it is in the Indian Ocean, you know, and it has 1,199 islands that are clustered into 26 major atolls. Okay, so you see, Maldives is a small country, island country, and it has around 1,199 islands, and those are clustered. Clustered means gathered or lined together. Okay, assembled together in a line, in a circle. And there are 26 major atolls. Atolls you will find when you see the islands of Maldives, you will find that some of the islands are seen together. Okay, they make a cluster. Okay, a group of islands, and they make a cluster, and they look like a pearl, and that is an atoll. An atoll is a ring-shaped coral reef or string of closely spaced coral islands. Okay, so an atoll is a ring-shaped coral reef. Ring. It is you know, it is like ring shape. Okay. So here are some island. Okay. Okay. So these islands look like a ring. That is called, it is ring shaped coral reef, and some islands make it like a ring. The natural coral reefs of Maldives, surrounded by lagoons, make each island stand out as a pearl in the Indian Ocean. So these natural coral reefs, Probal-Prasi, you will also find in our Saint Martin, Probal Deep, amra bole thaki. So egulukei coral reef bole, and they make they look like a pearl. You know, it is very expensive stone, pearl, mukta. So they look like a pearl in the ocean, because all around there is water, and in the water it looks like pearl. Stand out means appear, look like. And the Maldives stand at 8th position amongst the smallest country in the world, with an area of 300 square kilometer only. Okay. So there may be a question, what is the area of Maldives? What is the area of Maldives? Then you will scan and find the information here. Area of Maldives, 300 square kilometers only. And it is the 8th smallest country in the world. The smallest country in the world is Vatican City, and it is beside Rome. So it is the smallest country, and Maldives is 8th. Maldives is in 8th position. It is also the smallest Asian country with respect to population and size. এবং পপুলেশন, জনসংখ্যা এবং এর আকৃতি অনুযায়ী এটা হচ্ছে এশিয়ার মধ্যে সবচেয়ে ছোট দেশ। এশিয়ার মধ্যে মালদ্বীপ সবচেয়ে ছোট এবং বিশ্বের মধ্যে অষ্টম। People have been living on the island of Maldives from as long as 3,000 years ago. They set sail from different parts of the world, Asia, Arabia, Europe, and America, to come to this island. So people of Maldives are very ancient. They came from different countries, and people are living there for a long time. And from how many countries? From many places people came to settle there. The earliest settlers who come somewhere to live permanently, they are called settlers. So the earliest settlers of the Maldives were probably from the South India and Sri Lanka, who came to this island in the 4th and 5th centuries BC. So who came to Maldives first? They are Sri Lankan and some Indian, Southern Indian. They first came to Maldives to live permanently. In the 12th century, century means 100 years. You know, decade 10 years, and 100 years is equal to 1 century. So in the 12th century, about AD, sailors from East Africa and Arab countries came to Maldives. So sailors, mariners who sail on the sea, so they came to the Maldives in 12th century. As a result, the Maldives, who were originally means basically Buddhist, were converted. Converted means they took another religion. They accepted or they adopted to another religion, that is called converted. So they were originally Buddhist, but they were converted to Sunni Islam. They became Muslim, because you see the Arab people came there, so they influenced them. যেহেতু আরব রেশা ছিল এবং তাদের কাছ থেকে এই মালদ্বীপিয়ান বুদ্ধিস্ট যারা ছিলেন তারা মুসলমান হয়েছিলেন, so they converted to Muslim. And in 1344, Ibn Battuta, a famous Arab historian and scholar, traveled around the Maldives. Okay, one very famous tourist traveler and historian from Morocco, he came to Maldives in 1344 AD. So, and Ibn Battuta, there is an interesting point that Ibn Battuta also visited Bangladesh, and he came to Bangladesh in 1346 after 2 years from Maldives. Okay, in the 16th century, the Portuguese conquered the Maldives and they ruled the country for 15 years. You see, in the 16th century, Portuguese, the people of Portugal, they conquered, they captured, and they ruled or they governed the Maldives for 15 years. So, how long did the Portuguese rule Maldives? 15 years. Although governed as an independent Islamic sultanate for Muslim of its history from 1153 to 1968, the Maldives was a British colony from 1887 to 1965. Okay, so Portuguese, they ruled Maldives for 15 years. তারা 15 বছর শাসন করেছিল তারপর এটা it became an independent sultanate. Sultanate means then it is governed by a sultan. Now the Sultanate of Oman, there are many sultanates now prevailing in the world. So it also became sultanate after Portuguese leaving the country, and also it was a British colony. Okay, the British colony, and the British ruled it from this time, I mean 1887 to 1965. They ruled, and Bangladesh is also was a colony of British. We were a British colony for 200 years. So following independence from Britain in 1965, so when did they got the independence from Britain? It is in 1965. The Sultanate continued to operate, work or function for another 3 years. So Sultanate was 15 years here and another 3 years here. So total 8 years Sultanate was prevailing in Maldives. And on November 11, 1968, it was abolished and replaced by a republic, and the country assumed its present name. So since 11 November 1968, its sultanate went and it was abolished, and the Republic of Maldives, this name they accepted, and it is now continuing. Okay, now let's see some vocabulary and their pronunciation. These you will find in the Oxford Dictionary. Okay, how they are written in Oxford Dictionary, English to English Dictionary, it is written like that. You remember that it is normally Island. No, don't pronounce Island. Here S is silent. It will be pronounced like island. Yes, island is silent. Okay, S silent. So island, what is island? A land or large area surrounded by water. A large area or land that is surrounded by water. We have Saint Martin, we have Shondip, Nizum, some islands we have in our country. Settler, you see, settler. Yes, repeat after me, settler, not settler, settler. It means a person who goes to live permanently in another country. Synonym, immigrant. If some people go from here to Canada, Australia, or other countries to live there permanently, they are called settler there. Okay, they settle down there, and they are called immigrant. Sultanate, I have described earlier. Sultanate pronunciation is sultanate, sultanate, and it is noun. It is noun. When a state is ruled by a sultan, or the office, dignity or power of a sultan, All these refer to sultanate. Colony. A country or state is being conquered and governed by another country. As I told you that Bangladesh was also a British colony. The British came here, they captured it and they ruled it. Okay, here is a little or short description about Ibn Battuta, and he was a Moroccan traveler who visited also Bengal in 1346 AD, and his full name is Sheikh Abu Abdullah Muhammad. The purpose of his trip in Bengal was to pay a visit to a Muslim renowned saint, Sheikh Jalaluddin Hazrat Shah Jalal Mujaddidi Yemeni Rahmatullah Alay in Sylhet. It means, you know the name of our saint, Hazrat Shah Jalal Rahmatullah Alay in Sylhet. Ibn Battuta came to visit him, to meet him. Some more vocabulary here. Abolish, dissolve, nullify or eliminate, finish. Replaced. Replaced means took position of another. Okay? You suppose here is a laptop, and if I take it and put something else, this is called replace. Or if I if I take the word and put another word, that is called replace. Originally means basically. Don't pronounce it basically. No, its pronunciation should be basically. Basically, B-A-I-C, basically. A is silent. A will be eliminated. Basically, okay? Converted. Converted means changed into another or adopted another religion. Anno dharmo grohon kora, adopted. And century, 100 years. And surrounded. Surrounded means circled. Historian, expert in history, who has vast knowledge in history, who knows a lot about history, that is called historian. And independent, free. Bangladesh is an independent country. Okay? We got our independence in 1971, so it is free, it is independent. Okay, here are some MCQ that you face in your exam. Okay? Who first settled in Maldives? I told you that how to find out the answer. Who? So you will find out the person, the country, who came first to settle in Maldives. We read in the passage, and let us see the answer. Can you guess the answer? Yes, it is Indian and Sri Lankan. What does the word abolished refer to? What does the word abolished mean? Transformed, to become something else. Stamped out, I will not say the meaning. Installed, extended. So try to guess. Okay, right, it is stamped out. Abolished means stamped out. Eliminated, finished, no longer exists. And what is the antonym? Antonym means opposite meaning. Okay, synonym, antonym. Synonym, similar meaning, and antonym, opposite meaning. So what is the antonym of operate? Operate, you know, function, work. So function, work, run, same meaning. But this abandon means stop, pause, stop. Yes, this is the answer. And when did Ibn Battuta travel around Maldives? When Ibn Battuta came to Maldives? Let us see. Yes, it is in 14th century, 1344, so 14th century. Maldivian Buddhists were converted to Sunni Muslim. What is the noun form of underlined word? Converted, what is the noun form of this? It is converse, conviction, conversion or conversation. Conversation, talking, dialogue. Conviction, guilty, find out guilty someone. conversation verb. So answer is conviction, conversion, number 3. Yes, number 3. Now number 6, which statement is not true? Let us see the answer. Which statement is not true? It's in South Asia. It was governed by Sultan. Let us see. Yeah, its area 3000 kilometers. No, it is only 300 kilometers, square kilometer. How many years did British rule the Maldives? Let us see. It is 78 years. And you will have a fill in the blanks like these. So let us see. The Maldives is known as the lowest country in the world. The country is the threat from rising. What is the answer? Yes, under. The country is under the threat of rising. Yes, rising sea level. You know, due to climate change or global warming, the sea level is increasing, and it is predicted that Maldives may go under the water. So sea level is rising, you know, due to global warming. Most of the land, or most of the country, most of the land. You will remember, you can also use synonyms. You can also use other word if it is correct or suitable. Okay, and last one, the Maldives may be away. The Maldives may be swept away. It may be go underwater. Okay. Now this is homework for you. You will read the text again at home and try to find out the answer. How many islands are there in Maldives? So you will do scanning. Just find out the number. How many islands? How long was the Maldives governed by Sultanate? So how long was the Maldives governed by the Sultanate? You will find out particular year, particular time, years, length of years. And how many years did the Portuguese rule the country? So how many years Portuguese governed the country? Okay. And number D, from which countries did the settlers come to Maldives? কোন কোন দেশ থেকে মালদ্বীপে মানুষ এসেছিল সেটেল করার জন্য? Okay. And now last, who was Ibn Battuta? I have shown in my slide about Ibn Battuta. So you will also study more about Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan tourist and historian. I think you have got some ideas about the lesson, and also you have learned how to read. This is very important, because the more you study, the more you learn. Okay, so you have to read more and more. Thank you very much for watching. Allah Hafiz.